Shopping for the best medium format camera in 2021? Lucky you. These big sensor cameras are the holy grail of photography gear. A few years ago, medium format cameras were big, bulky, slow, and incredibly expensive. Most photographers could only afford to rent them. Since then, however, brands such as FUJIFILM and HASSELBLAD have put them within our reach. In this video, we will review the best digital medium format cameras of the year and answer the most common questions surrounding their use. I'll leave the links to discussed cameras in the description as well. You can visit them for more information and the latest prices. Starting our list with HASSELBLAD 907X50C. The HASSELBLAD 907X50C medium format camera features a 50-megapixel sensor supporting 14 stops of dynamic range. While not outstanding compared to full-frame digital cameras, the 907X50C has a very usable ISO range of 100 to 25,600. The focusing system is reliable thanks to 117 contract detection autofocus points. However, the 907X50C only captures 2.7 frames per second in continuous shooting, making it unsuitable for fast-moving action. It captures 16-bit RAW files and shoots 2.7K, 2720 by 1530, and Full HD 1920 by 1080 onto dual memory card slots, with a full use of the sensor and a 16:9 ratio. The HASSELBLAD 907X50C looks gorgeous and is a real experience to use. The menu and button layout are particularly simple and easy to navigate, and everything is pared back to remain minimal, disguising the power held within. It also includes a 3.2-inch 2.36 million dot touch and tilt screen, making shooting from the waist much easier. On the flip side, there's no OVF, but this is part of its appeal and a nod to HASSELBLAD medium format film cameras of the past. Numerous pro photographers have called this medium format camera their favorite of the year. There really isn't anything else like it. It's a real object of desire. At number 2, it's FUJIFILM GFX100. The FUJIFILM GFX100 looks a lot like an overgrown FUJIFILM X-T4, and that's not a bad thing as the retro-inspired design of Fuji cameras is gorgeous. Beyond the looks, this 102 million pixel beast delivers unprecedented image resolution in a mirrorless medium format camera. The images are so impressive you can almost overlook the poor camera ergonomics. The GFX100 utilizes the same autofocus system as the X-T3, making for a highly accurate and response system with 425 autofocus points. What's more, it captures 5 frames per second in bursts, making the HASSI above look sluggish in comparison. A standout feature of the Fuji GFX is the brilliant 0.5-inch 5.76 million OLED viewfinder, which is in addition to the 3.2-inch tilting touchscreen, 1.8 inches top LCD, and 2.05-inch LCD on the rear. As with all Fuji mirrorless cameras, the GFX100 features 16 FUJIFILM film simulations, although it's arguable as to whether a medium format camera owner would be shooting in JPEG. At number 3, it's FUJIFILM GFX50R. Like a FUJIFILM X Pro series camera, the GFX50R takes on the rangefinder stylings and blends them with a range of performance features. This is a mirrorless medium format camera that's more accessible, affordable, and far more comfortable to use than the GFX100. The 50R optimizes medium format sensor technology to deliver exceptional image resolution and absolutely huge files. Autofocus is okay, provided your subjects are stationary like for a portrait shoot. The autofocus struggles to hold moving subjects even with face detection, making the GFX50R less than ideal for street photography or anything involving action. It handles low light with ease, thanks to its high ISO output, with images shot at ISO 25,600 still looking respectable when printed as large as 11 by 14 inch. At number 4, it's HASSELBLAD X1D250C. The HASSELBLAD X1D250C is a space-age design offering much-needed improvements over its predecessor. The uniquely styled medium format digital camera body features a deep grip for optimal comfort, fitting in perfectly with its industrial design aesthetics. It features a huge 3.6-inch LCD touchscreen with 2.4 million dots of resolution and a 4:3 ratio matching the medium format sensor. The OLED electronic viewfinder is impressive with 3.69 million dots of resolution, making the scene display intact sharp clarity. The user interface is well designed and a joy to use. It's disappointing that the X1D2 is slow by today's standards for a high-end medium format camera. Powering on, focusing, and capturing the shot feels sluggish and takes far too long, leading to potential missed photo opportunities. However, one glance at the incredible image detail when you're editing the images on your computer and all sluggishness is forgotten. At number 5, it's FUJIFILM GFX50S. Alongside the FUJIFILM, the GFX100 release was the smaller but equally impressive GFX50S. While the image quality is excellent, Fuji opted for a 50-megapixel Bayer sensor over their own X-Trans. The 44 by 33mm sensor delivers impressively high image resolution. The focusing system on the 50s is second to none in the medium format lineup. Plus, it captures 3 frames per second in burst mode. With an ISO range of 100 to 12,800 and an extended range up to 102,400, low light performance is excellent. The GFX50S has a very similar style and feel to the Fujifilm X-H1 thanks to the grip and top LCD, making it comfortable for extended shooting. It's hard to ignore the rear's boxiness that supports the 3.2 inches, 2.36 million tilting touchscreen. The design is likely to be polarizing. The removable 0.5-inch electronic viewfinder is a 3.69 million OLED with 100% coverage, ensuring your entire scene is represented faithfully and in all its glory. At number 6, it's LEICA S3. LEICA is a brand synonymous with high-precision engineering and superb optics. The LEICA S3 has a 64-megapixel sensor delivering stunning images and 15 stops of dynamic range. The LEICA S3 DSLR is organic, curvaceous, and relies on a pentaprism viewfinder. However, the 3 inches, 921K LCD is not up to the standards of other cameras in our guide. It records 4K at 24 frames per second and Full HD up to 30 frames per second. External recording is available for Full HD with 4228-bit color sampling, although it has to be asked, who buys medium format digital cameras to shoot video, let alone a LEICA? While the S3 boasts impressive specs, it comes with an exceptional price tag, one of the most expensive medium format cameras available here in 2021. With LEICA, you're purchasing a camera and the prestige that comes with the name. You'll feel good using one, although your bank account may not. At number 7, it's Pentax 645Z. The Pentax 645Z is another DSLR medium format camera that's a beast with a 51.4-megapixel sensor. The 645Z is getting on in years, and the design is not a redeeming feature, especially compared to the gorgeous GFX50s or HASSELBLAD X1D250C. Odd looks aside, the Pentax image sensor, Prime 3 processor, and native ISO of 100-204,800 make lowlight shooting on the Pentax 645Z effortless. The weather-sealed body has a pair of standard SD slots, and the rechargeable battery delivers 1230 shots while powering the bright 3.2 inches 1.03 million tilting TFT LCD. As the 645Z is older, focusing performance isn't great. The Pentax is best for studio or portrait settings, where autofocus performance is nice but not essential. With that, we come to the end of our review. Thanks to Fujifilm and HASSELBLAD, digital medium format cameras are more accessible to photography enthusiasts. While the price of medium format cameras and lenses is still high, the investment is well worth it if you intend to undertake high-resolution image making and capitalize on that sensor size. Fashion photographers, product photographers, and portrait shooters will all attest to the benefits of medium formats. Landscape, wildlife, and even street shooters are picking up such film or mirrorless cameras to optimize image detail. What are your thoughts on medium format cameras? Do you own a medium format camera, or have you ever captured images with this style of a camera? Share your thoughts and photography experiences with medium format cameras in the comments section.